Hey everybody, and welcome back to Living Between Paychecks Kitchen. I'm Honest, Jack and Later Stone Lake Jackson, and it is cold here, so I'm going to do something feel a little more tropical. Try it. I don't know, this might work. But as I'm standing around looking like I'm ready for Men in Black Day, that's a deep cut for those that are long-term members. Look it up, it's going to be fun. It's in February. And this is going to be great. Before we jump into it, be sure to like, share, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff, ring the little bell. And, and we have merch. We got like our aprons, we got spatulas, spoons, flippers, fake hands, pot holders, all kind of stuff. Some of them have curse words on them. All of them have references to the show, and we're a small business. We very much appreciate any of that. No pressure. Links down the doobly-doo, and let's just get into the food. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be like all shrimp and mango-y and stuff. All right, looks like a lot of stuff. It's not. It's just complicated. And first thing you're gonna need is one of these bags of shrimp. They're $5. You can get them with like large shrimp, small shrimp, ginormous shrimp, whatever. But it's just one bag. It's $5. Be sure to defrost them. You don't want them frozen. You're gonna get like 2 mangoes, 3 if they're small or just not quite ripe. If you're in Texas and you want to make it feel like Texas, whoop, my focus went everywhere. Get 1 or 2 or 3 jalapenos, 3 or 4 stalks of onion. Now I'm going to use some onion powder, so don't need a lot of those. Now this is why I got it. I found this mango magic stuff, but it's just mango flavoring with garlic powder and onion powder. So if you have mangoes, just get mangoes and garlic and onion powder, which you probably already have in your arsenal. So not mandatory. I got some crushed red pepper flakes. Again, completely optional, same as the jalapeno stuff. Now, you can use rice. I got some butter. We're going to need some butter for that. But you can use like regular bagged rice, or you can use this box stuff that I found. It was cheap and fast, and I wanted to say it was fancy and had cilantro lime in it. And salt, again, that's optional. It's completely up to you. Butter, not. So we're going to go ahead and start our rice, because rice takes a lot longer. Now this goes by the bag, so it's like 2 1/4 thing of water, a tablespoon of butter, and bring it to boil. So I give it a little stir, put it over there, get out of the way. If you're doing just regular rice, remember it's 1 to 1.5. So 1 cup of rice, 1.5 cups of water, get that started. Now, everything else, let's go wash some fruit and veg. So once you got all those nice and clean, get your cutting board and a nice sharp knife. Now, mangoes, this is the most difficult part, it's the most intimidating part. You can see where it's wide, that's where your seed goes. So the cheeks are these heavy parts on the outside, like all the meat. So take your knife, put it rarely off center, and just cut it down this way. Kind of use the seed in it, the pit in it, to kind of guide your knife. You hit something, it's usually the pit, but not that big a deal. Turn it sideways, peel off all the sides. Try to get as much as you can off of this. You don't want to be wasteful. And then the pit, when you're done with this, really nothing you can do unless you want to go plant mangoes, but I don't think they'll grow around here. But be sure to shave off as much of this meat as you can, because you don't want to be wasteful. Then sit around, just chew and suck on the pit. Not around me, because if I hear that, I will throw stuff. But now you got some of this and you don't have skin. Now some people say you can peel this before, but when you do it, I can't hold on to it real well. So what I do is I just take a knife, slide it down the skin, peel off that extra meat. Again, my focus is going all over the place, and I apologize for that. Now you get the cheeks here, just the meat. Just do a grid like you're doing an avocado. I think we've shown how to do that. Just lines one way, lines the other way, and then when you turn the skin out, it pops out and puts these little cubes of this meat out here. Watch. Bloop. And then you can just pull those off, or you can cut them off with a knife, whatever. If you pull them off with your hands, I think you get less waste than with a knife for some reason. But so cut them down. You want to just cut them down as far as you want them. I just want little cubes like this. So that's where I just peel the whole thing. I did 2 mangoes instead of 3 because they're decent sized. Green onion, go ahead and cut those roots off. Don't need these. Get rid of those. Now take these and just give them a rough chop. Give them about 1/4 to like 1/2 inch, man. That's all in freedom units. I don't know what that is in metric. Jalapenos, again, pull the stem off. Never use the stem. Cut that bad boy in half, and then pull all the veins and seeds out. Mostly just because they're bitter. All the capsaicin's in the skin, so it doesn't make it any cooler. But pull those seeds out, then give them, again, just a rough chop. You don't want them too big. You don't want to just get a whole mouthful of nothing but jalapeno stuff. So cut them down a little bit. Don't have to be fancy with it. Just be careful of your fingers and wash your hands before you go to the bathroom again. So once you got all that done, we're going to set it to the side. Now be careful to keep an eye on your rice. Once it gets to boiling, cover it. And this one says simmer for 25 minutes. Whatever. I usually just remove from heat and let go. So your shrimp, now that they're defrosted, be sure to get the veins out of them and get the tail. Just get the tail off by pinching the bottom of it, pull it loose, and do all of them. Once you get that tail off, you can go ahead and make sure the veins and the skin's gone. But you can cut them into smaller pieces if you're feeding more people, or you're feeding people that worry about eating a whole shrimp at once is a problem. Now these I take and put in a thing off the side. That way I can remember to go wash your damn cutting board. You're talking about wash it. So get you a skillet, decent saucepan, whatever you want to put it about. Medium high, okay? Once you get that, you're going to take 4 tablespoons, which is half a stick of butter. It says it on the side of the paper. Let it start melting down. Takes about a minute or so. And then add your shrimp right in there. And that's going to start cooking. And then your mango and jalapeno. Leave the onions out of it, okay? So throw that mango in there. Try to be as careful as possible. Put your onions to the side, get you a nice spoon, give it a little stir. Now you're going to cook this until your shrimp starts to get ready. It'll start plumping up, start turning an orangish pink color. Then you go ahead and season it, okay? Again, you can use this mango stuff, or since you already put mango in there, you can just use garlic and onion powder. Since I got this, I'm going to go ahead and use this. Be sure to season the spoon just for Jack. It didn't really need a lot of this. You can just do a pinch, but it's up to you how you want garlic and onion, whatever. But remember, season the spoon. That's what we always say. So once this starts cooking, about halfway done, right? When this is just starting to plump up, just starting to get that orange pink color, then you go back and you're going to add your onions then. You don't want to overcook these onions. They can wilt really quick anyway. So go ahead and put that. Give it a pinch of salt. Just a pinch. Not a whole lot. Just a pinch. And that's what they used to call me when I worked construction. Whatever. So just a pinch of salt. Get that in there. And then put in your red pepper flakes. Again, optional, the same as the jalapeno. Like if you don't like spice, you can leave that out. But this is Texas, so it's mandatory. I think it's a law. So just give it a nice stir. Let it cook down until these are nice and pink, nice and firm, cooked really well. Your mangoes start getting a little squishy, but that's where you want to go ahead and turn off the heat and pull it off there. Serve it next to this rice. Boom, this is great. This is amazing. Now, if I were to do it again, I'd probably go back and cut it into smaller pieces and just put it on a tortilla. But this is amazing, man. You need to try this. I don't know how well it'll hold up in food prep. It's seafood, so you're going to want to chill it. You want to keep it in an airtight container, a Ziploc bag or something for a few days. Again, I love to try this on a grill with a little bit of smoke flavor to it. But this is some good stuff. Now, the rice... Again, if you need a heads up on how to do rice, we did a whole video of that. I'll see if Jack can put a link down the doobly-doo. If not, just go by the packaging. I got this one. It was, like I said, that Zatarain's rice was actually a pretty, amazing for this. So just go by the directions on that. Relatively easy. But you need to try this one. This one is really good. And there you have it, folks. More of a tropical food for the cold winter months. Make you feel like you're having a heat wave. If you do it differently, you want to see us do it differently, let us know. Put it down in the comments. We'll revisit it. This is amazing. You can also let us know on social media. You can find us on Facebook, Pinterest, Patreon. You can find us at all those at Between Paychecks Kitchen. You can also find us at Instagram at Between. You have to shorten it over there. You can also find me on all those platforms as well as TikTok and a few others. In case you're in that kind of lifestyle. And I will catch y'all later. I'm going to go eat some more of this. This is too good. Y'all be safe.